Our our technicalities were difficulting. But we are back. So we will just take it from Carrick comes in and shuts the door behind you, Seraphina, and says, "We need to talk about the ringing.
We do?
Do you hear it now? When did you start hearing it?"
I don't hear it now. It started when I looked at my friend's hand and was trying to see if he was okay, and then it started. And then it like stopped for a little while, and then it started again when we left Hattie's porch.
All right, where do you what where do you were you trying to think about anything? Were you trying to channel anything?
I don't think I was trying to channel anything, but I was trying to see, like, if I could see a curse of some sort,
Interesting.
or
Did it work?
yes,
Interesting. Interesting.
is that related to the sound?
Ah, it could be. Who knows? And you see he'll like stroll across and he pulls this book off of like a small shelf and opens it, flips through it and goes, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Interesting. Do you have any family that are from the area or
I don't think so. I haven't really met any of my extended family, but neither of my parents are from here.
okay, okay. Any let me see where she goes. You as I understand it, do kind of deal with divine stuff. Are you in between kind of deities to serve right now, or
I, I don't think so. Uh, Mine is busy right now, but I didn't like stop liking him,
easy? Interesting,
and I think
interesting.
he's coming back. So
Mm. All right. Follow me. And he goes out the back door of his house to like this little covered area that has a anvil and a hammer and like a very um like the coals of the forge are like very low.
uh, um, is this what you needed help with? Because I thought you said you thought I had expertise, but I know way less about like anvils and stuff than Ori. So
Ah, yeah, no. I think so I haven't left the valley ever. And all of you seem like you have a lot of shit to work through. And I cannot help everybody with theirs, but yours, I think I can.
oh, thank you.
So, don't thank me yet. Um, do you know do you know the gods? Are you familiar with the gods in general?
Yes, but mostly like the life and death and knowledge, mostly knowledge apparently, um, but mainly those three.
Interesting, interesting. Okay. Um, you know Mogram. You've seen the iconography, kind of. If you've been in Corin, I know you've seen it. It's a
Mm-hmm.
big red sun, the yellow hammer against set
Right.
against it, goddess of forge and fire in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you see he kind of comes over to the anvil and has a hammer set on top of it, and he goes, "All right, come here, come here, come here, come here."
Okay. Sure. Walk
All right.
over.
And he goes, I think you're being cold and you need to
Call?
respond. Aye, yeah, we call it the call the call of the forge or the forge call. Most of the people in the valley hear it. It's why we're so good at putting stuff together and making things. Um,
Is she nice? Because last time I talked to somebody that was drop calling me, they weren't very nice when it was like this kind of way. She like
oh, I mean, I don't, I don't know.
good one?
She's
You what do
we
you
don't
need to
just
know?
we don't just talk to Malcolm, talk to a Godwin Dane to speak to us. But she kind of guides us. She kind of like guides our hand in the forge when we craft. What so
But you've
take?
heard the call before?
Yeah, yeah. When I was young, I like being in the forge. I'm just not big on the I like things to be strong and sturdy. I'm not one for the ornamentation and the
Mm.
flash. Um,
Right.
so pick up this hammer.
Okay.
I'm gonna go inside. Once I'm inside, I want you to hit the anvil with the hammer.
Are are you scared of her?
No, no, it's kind of a one-on-one thing, you know.
Okay.
There's scripture somewhere
Yeah.
about like praying in front of people, but so it's just really it's kind of a one-on-one thing. So I'm gonna go finish the food. Um and I just want you to let me know if anything happens.
Okay. Can I do an insight check just to make sure he's not like she's a little suspicious he's setting her up for something and then leaving her there.
Sure.
Okay. She wasn't worried about it before, but then when he's running, that feels a little sus. Uh 14 plus insight 7. So 21.
21. He's genuinely so as you're like you see like his eyes are like kind of like wide with he's curious. There's a lot of like this could be nothing. Um, but
But
he
nothing
he
malicious
wants
or
he
scared.
wants to no, it doesn't feel like you're being like lured
Right.
into a trap or anything.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Um, she'll try to pick up the hammer. How big is the hammer?
It's like an 8 pound hammer.
Okay. That's probably fine.
Um, for funsies, give me a strength. Give me a strength check.
Ugh.
Just for the lulz.
Oh, that's an 8 minus 2.
Oh
So
my
6. I have never rolled well on a strength check.
God.
Not a Serafina.
So with a 6,
Yeah.
um,
Uh-huh.
you go to grab the hammer, and you were just like shocked by the heft of it, and you fully just like drop it on the ground.
Uh, Sorry, I think I got it this time because I didn't realize how heavy it was, but now I'm braced for it. So
Yeah. So now that you have seen how heavy it is, um, Seraphia can lift 8 pounds. It'd be fine.
yeah.
Just one of those shockers like, oh, that's heavier than I think it should be.
Yep.
And he goes, all right, I'll be in here when any of you are done, and just if nothing happens, then I was wrong. Um, and then everything's
Okay.
fine, and we never have to talk about it again to your very high-strung friends.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you in a second,
Yeah.
probably.
And he closes the door.
Um, she's gonna gulp a little bit and then just like really secure both hands on the hammer and swing it down onto the forge or onto the anvil. Sorry.
Hmm. So as the hammer connects with the anvil, you hear the ringing, and then you hear another ring and another ring and another ring, and then it all stops.
Hello?
I was wondering when you were gonna get around to doing this.
I,
And you
I
hear this voice come from behind you.
she'll spin around. Does she see it? Anyone?
So you see a small dwarven woman, but her skin is like ash gray. She has bright red wild hair, and just a very big, bushy red beard that is ornamented with gold and silver baubles. She is wearing a uh, leather apron that has all these cool tooled designs of I think of like suns and stars. And she's holding this like gorgeous golden forge hammer.
She's gonna like bow her head a little bit and then go, uh, are you Markin?
Oh yeah, no, that's what they call me nowadays for sure. You're Serafina.
Yes, why do you know my name?
Yes, 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 yes. I was told to look out for you. I was told to keep an eye out on you.
By who?
Who's a friend do you think that we'd have in common, dear?
I mean, I have a guess, but he told me not to like tell a lot of people his name, and so I just didn't want to like, no. And this would be nice to like hear you say it.
Are you still kind of coming to terms with the whole G word?
I a little bit like it kind of makes sense because there were things that weren't really adding up, but like I didn't know until he had already left. Um, but he did do things and know things that I couldn't do by myself.
Oh, well, yeah, no, we're pretty good about that. Knowing things and doing things that don't really make any sense to mortals.
Yeah,
But
I mean, yeah. Tragico.
the thing is, your friend, and you see she raises a forge hammer and this like golden anvil materializes in front of her and she goes, sorry, it just this helps me think.
Yeah.
And she just steadily goes to work on um this axe that just kind of materializes on top of the anvil. Uh and she goes, so your friend, what do you, what do you call him?
Um, well, I used to tell people he was my imaginary friend because I thought he was, and I always called him Ras, and I kind of vaguely remembered it was short for something. I think I couldn't used to say his whole name, but I couldn't remember what his whole name was by and by then he was just like kind of always Ras, and um yeah.
All right, so we can call him Ras for the sake of familiarity. Makes life a little easier. Um, your friend Ras made a big boo-boo,
Oh,
and he is going to be. Uh, what is the word I'm looking for? Indisposed. Um, well, he's going to be on the run,
For
but indisposed sounds better. Um,
for how long?
that's a great question, Serafina. You're full of great questions. Ross said that you asked really, really good questions. Um, and the thing is, me and Ross share a certain love and affinity for putting things together and taking things apart. And that's why we're such good friends. Um,
Right.
as I look down at all the things that people attribute to my personal will, it's a lot of wildness and fire and rage and
Mhm.
but that's not all. That's not all it's all about. The sun is wild. It is you will feel its wrath. Um, but it also grows things. Crops don't grow without the sun. The waters don't warm without the sun. Flowers don't bloom.
Right.
I like to create. I like to mend. And for the time being, I'm going to be in charge of mending your situation.
Okay. Um, how do we go about that?
Well, and you see the axe like shrinks down into this tiny little pendant. And she goes, you just hold on to this. And as she hands it to you, this like braided leather cord like materializes into a necklace. And goes, you're gonna hold on to that. And if you need anything, you just reach out. Um, I'm gonna be honest, I am busy, but
Right.
if you understand, there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I will be around to do what you need while Ross is indisposed.
Right. She's gonna reach out and take her hands and just go, Markin, thank you. It was nice
Don't
talking to you.
don't thank me yet, child. I like to hope that Ross is gonna come back to you, but is a little unprecedented, so
But it's nice to know he's okay for now and that you're here.
well, I'm pretty fond of Carrick, and you're both going to be eating, so it's really I'm just not really kind of pulling double duty. I'd be looking around your shoulder anyway.
I'll let him know.
Oh no, don't let him know. He's already gonna. I can't have him start telling people that he's God's favorite. That's not for a future leader that doesn't really set them up for success. You know,
Right.
he's going to get a big enough head as it is.
Seems like right now his self esteem's struggling, but if you say so,
That won't last long. He's just gotta get out of the small pond.
maybe.
All right, well, that's all that I promised I would do. So yeah, you've got my thing,
Hmm.
and I'll see you around.
See you around. She'll slide the necklace on next to her other necklace.
And as you like put the necklace on, as the cord kind of passes your eyes, you just see Malgrim disappears.
So cool. I guess I gotta go tell Carrick he was right. And not much else. Cool. Um, she'll start heading back inside the house.
Oh, so you open the door, and you see Carrick is pulling this like big leg of some kind of roast meat off of the fireplace. And he goes, "So, what happened?"
I hit the hammer on the anvil and Makrin showed up. So you were right, and we had a conversation. She was lovely, and she just kind of told me she'd be around. Um,
She said she'd be around.
yeah, like just to kind of like keep an eye on me, I guess.
Wait, so
And
like you spoke, like you had a
yes,
conversation.
yes, like we are right now. Like you usually when two people get in their room together, you say something, it's polite, and then sometimes you find out things you have in common and then you become friends sometimes.
God, to be good. That's all right.
Yes, she was.
That's a lot to wrap my head around.
Have you never talked to a god? Or like met somebody who has?
I have met plenty of people who say that like they speak to the gods or for the
Hmm.
gods, but it's not really like you know, my body, the god of death or something. It's not
Oh
really
yes,
how it
that would be a
works.
scary one to be friends with, probably. They might be nice. I haven't met them, but like it sounds intense for sure with that one. But like Mark Crane is like pretty crafty and like I like making stuff too. So um like that's a little more chill.
Sure. I'm gonna go process all this actually.
Okay.
It's a wildly different outcome than I thought was going to happen, and not one
What
that I thought was possible.
what did you think was going to happen?
I don't know. I don't know, maybe I don't know,
That's kind of
feel
what I thought you said was going to happen. Like I hit the hammer and it's like Markren's calling me and so I answer and then we talk. No?
it'll be a little, I don't know, but more metaphorical. But
Oh,
you
I'm
know,
really bad
that's
at those.
yeah, I'm gathering that. I'm getting that actually. Food's inside. Uh well,
Great.
food's here. We're inside.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
go.
I could let the others know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down. This
Okay.
is a lot. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Do you need to
Um,
sleep or are you just going to lay down?
I don't know.
Okay. Have you ever needed to sleep before?
Yes,
Okay. I was just
most
checking. I
night.
just wanted to know.
I can't do it. I can't do it today.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Tomorrow.
oh, it's gonna be a long trip. It's gonna be a long, long trip. So he's kind of like muttering to himself as he goes to his quarters. Um, we are gonna cut from this over to Lucero and Ori outside the tent.
I think once they're in a far enough spot, Lucero's gonna look and he's gonna like raise his hands up and says, "We've already gotten into our fight. We've already had to crash out. But I just want to at least tell somebody that I that may not be in some of the issues that we are dealing with right now. Of course, this may be stuff that you already know. I'm not sure, but at least I can hopefully be able to tell you something, and maybe you can give me a little bit of clarity as to what you know.
Have at it.
Um, I use my ability to sense celestials, fiends, and undeads twice tonight. Once when we were out there after linking up with your aunt, just to make sure that we weren't being followed by anything out there, and I was able to sense nothing. However, when we were just in the tent, I felt like something was masking a presence of something around us.
It's a magical tent.
That either fiend, undead, or celestial is walking with us. I don't know which one is which.
We literally just told Serafina that she wasn't going to give people her business. Were you focusing on anyone specific?
I have my concerns about Serafina. For someone that is unable to feel warmth, feel cold, the way that she describes certain things has me curious. And yet, oddly enough, when we're in her presence, and maybe I'm connecting dots that don't necessarily need to connect, but it was the two of us out there, and I wasn't getting any sense that something was fucking up with my abilities to sense something. But we were in a tent with all of our group, and suddenly I'm now unable to detect something because something is being covered. Well, I can't help but put two and two together.
What are you saying, Emberhold? Spit it out.
I'm saying that our dear Serafina is some sort of undead. There's nothing wrong with that.
From what I understand, Serafina may have similar memory issues that you do. I am not sure if everything that she remembers from her life before she made her way out here is true. However, if that is something that she has not decided to share with us yet, I am not going to push her on it. She has saved our asses collectively more than once and has done nothing but do her best to keep all of us alive in spite of our best efforts.
I'm curious to know what is keeping her, what has risen her from the dead, what may have caused her initial death. It's the why that I'm curious about the most. Happy to help her. She is a sweet person, way sweeter than what needs to be hanging around a lot of us.
If you have concerns, Emberhold, then you need to bring them to Serafina. Anything that she has told me in confidence.
I'm sure whatever she told you, she trusts you with, and I'm not going to push any further. You letting me know that tells me enough. And whatever it is that we need to help her out with, I'm more than happy to do so. Now, the other two, well, I'm sure you've already been there with their face shit too, which is probably also going to cause us to have to deal with at some point or another because it will come back to haunt us. It already is with John. It's already starting to do something with Espen. I'm just trying to wrap my head around everything that is going on, especially if John is starting to age back.
I don't know if Silver's curse, the spot, whatever it is that he thinks he sees on his hands, I am not entirely sure that that has to do with the Fae. There are plenty of things that he hasn't told us. Shit, I didn't realize what his real name was until we were trying to get out of the bones. And you can see that she is trying so hard to be calm and collected. But she's got her arms like crossed over her chest, and you can hear the pop, pop, pop of knuckles.
I think there's a little bit of a mirroring effect with Lucero as he is maintaining that same posture, his arms crossed.
We're trying to be so fucking professional when we hate each other. It's like we're having this conversation because we fucking need to, and we seem to be the only two people with our fucking heads on straight right now.
Yeah.
God damn it.
These secrets are not helping us out. Some of them we can't help with because I know I have stuff going on too, and I will explain them when they do make themselves known.
Ori's eyes go wide in a way that is very much, are you fucking kidding me? So let me get this straight. You want the rest of the party to come clean about everything, but you want us to wait and see when it comes to you.
As soon as it's revealed to me, I will let you know too. I just want to know that I am not the only one that is trying to piece things together with everything that we have going on.
I am doing my very fucking best.
I'm trying to help. I am also assuming you don't have any sort of godly or fae fuckery going on too.
No. I'm just, a wanted fugitive. So
that's
comparatively, that's real easy to deal with.
That is, out of this group, that is probably the most normal thing that we can have going on for us right now.
Which is fucking insane.
Very.
Zach?
Yes, dear.
I saw that face. I saw that face, you motherfucker. Although I think Ori does kind of reach her hand down to the cincture at her waist and sort of rubs her thumb over the little emblem of the what do you call it? The scales.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm concerned, she'll kind of like shake the talisman end. This is the closest that I have gotten to godly, and well, nothing's happened, so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think he'll look away very briefly as he says that before he looks back and says, we will have to take things one step at a time. I will try to not be as much of an inconvenience as possible.
I will be better about my temper outside of battle. She says, just as begrudgingly as humanly fucking possible.
I feel like it is on us right now to keep this group alive as best as we can and prevent them from trying to get into more fuckery than what they already are.
Amber Holt, I have been trying for almost 3 months at this point. They are going to do whatever the fuck they want. And at the very least, we will make sure that it doesn't kill them.
That's all we can do. But you will not have to worry about the fuckery that I'm sure that I got into before I fully came back, so to speak.
She gives like a huff out of her nose that is nothing so much like an irritated bull. But then she's going to uncross her arms and offer a hand to shake.
He'll reach
Truce.
over. Truce. We got to at least play relatively nice with each other.
See? We can walk away without bloodshed.
We've already walked away with some. I don't think we can do it more than once otherwise. And then he stops, thinks about it, and says, we should probably join up with the rest of the group.
You got something to say, Amber Holt. Just fucking say it.
Otherwise, if we leave with bloodshed twice in one night, they might think more is going on than what there actually is. Do you want...
If Orion Shieldbreaker's eyes rolled any farther back, she could see past the fucking divine gate. Don't worry about it, Amber Holt.
I won't.
What?
After you.
The expression on her face is very much, "Ho, is you good?" Before she turns around and like swaggers off.
And we will pause there as we zoom into the tent while this conversation is happening to Espen and Reblis.
Espen, do you have any tea handy?
Oh, what kind? I have a lot
What
of
is your
tea. I've got-
favorite?
Oh, it depends on what you wanted to do, because if you want it to give you some energy, I have a breakfast tea, I think they call it. It's like a brown tea that people really like and they drink in the morning for
Oh.
energy. But if you want something that's calming, I have some chamomile. It depends. Again, it's sort of lost in translation sometimes. But then
I'll
also
take
have
that one.
something.
That
Okay.
chamomile, please. That'll be fine.
Are you
Would you like to sit and
okay?
have some tea with me?
Yeah, let's do tea. Let's have tea. Espen has put her bag on the ground and is like pulled it open and has started to pluck out almost every tiny little container of dried tea leaves out until she finds the right one. And it takes probably a solid like 2 straight minutes of her just lining teas up. It's like Tivana, but in a bag. Before she goes and boils some water and makes Revlis a cup of tea. Oh, wait, did you... It can be a little earthy and it might be a little bitter. I
I don't know how long these leaves have been in there, to be honest. But I have some honey as well, and I think there might be some sugar in there still, somewhere in the bag. As she hands you the teacup.
That's very kind, Espen. I'm actually all right. Why don't you make yourself a cup as well? And get yourself some sweeteners, whatever else you'd like. I think it's time that you and I had a talk. And while this is happening too, Revlis has not yet put back his shirt or his vest on. So his tattoos are still out on full display. Um,
No scars.
We get it. He's hot.
Not a rough 48
I
anymore.
wasn't trying to draw attention to it, but okay,
Very
fine.
mild 48 right now.
It's a mild.
Yeah, no, he's starting to crank it back to like maybe a 46, 45.
Yeah, he's going for that 42 mark.
Look at him. Espen will make herself actually some coffee as they're talking. And so you'll see her do a very similar thing where it's so many extra steps for absolutely no reason other than to keep herself occupied while she is avoiding talking. But she'll glance over at Revlis's hand and she'll pipe up. How is your hand feeling?
Not good. Not good at all. How is your head feeling?
You mean the rash I forgot was there?
That sounds nice.
I didn't mean it like that, but like
I'm teasing. It's all right.
it's been, I know it's only been like 6 or 7 weeks or something like that, but it feels like it was like last, I don't know, spring when we, looked at the thing we weren't supposed to look at, and my familiar, I saw what happened, but then it went red, and then I have that weird rash, so I hadn't thought about it because everything else has been going on, but yours is way different, and it might be, I don't know, something different.
I'm beginning to think that you're right. Normally, the black spot is given to an individual by others. And it's somewhat like Ori's bounty poster, only it's not so much a promise of reward if the individual is captured or killed. It's more of just a promise that the individual will be killed or deposed or done away with. And the more I sit and think about it, I'm actively becoming younger. My wounds don't hurt me anymore. But yet,
yeah.
I'm marked.
Yeah.
And it feels so confusing. And I've been grappling with this for the past couple weeks since the bones, and Espen, I fucked up. I fucked up so horribly. I mean, you know, right? I fucked up. I, Long John Silver, Revless Nose, whatever you want to call me, I fucked up.
But like,
right?
you're only human, I guess.
Do bears fuck up? You seem like you have everything together all the time, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bit envious. Maybe that's just you avoiding all of the bad but that seems like a really good tactic sometimes.
Listen, I'm not a bear, so that
Right.
definitely helps.
My
Um,
apologies. I'm so sorry. Oblivarin.
uh, there's a lot of things that I just don't have answers to. And if I keep busy, I don't have to think about it. So if that makes it looks like if that looks like I know what's going on, then sure. But um, I do not know what this weird rash is. Um, do you think that that thing on your hand can be tracked?
Yeah, I do. It didn't show up until you and I talked, which is why I thought it could be from the Fae.
But maybe it is not.
Maybe it's
How
there's two people in my life that it could be from. One you met.
Kate?
Yeah, Cutthroat Kate, as she's now called. Um, and her I'm not worried about. She's deadly, yes, but I'm not worried about her. I am worried about my former mentor.
Um. Okay.
I I've been getting nervous about it since Ori's been talking about the instance with the priest and the whole toponymies cleansing the caves.
Yeah.
I had a vision there where my former mentor was taunting me. And I don't know if he's alive or dead. But I feel like when I was in the bones, I fucked up, letting everyone know who I really am.
Well,
And if he's alive, he's not going to want me alive much longer.
hmm, does does he have the ability to, like, to mark you?
I don't know. I really
Why
don't know.
why would he want to if he could? My mentor was like different. You guys met her, but that's not what she looked like for a very long time. And it was a lot more calm than she is now. Now she's very sassy. But she was my mentor for a long time. I guess I guess I was a cleric of sorts for the Eternal Queen. Is what we called her, but that's not her name anymore. So my mentor also sort of wants me dead too. So she takes like a really big drink.
Revlis is going to follow suit there, and he's just going to sip his tea for a second. Yeah, your mentor's a little bit of a bitch. I'll give you that.
A total bitch. Total bitch.
She's not very nice to you at all. I'm sorry about that.
She used to be. Um, what is your mentor called? Oh,
Oh,
wait, hold on. Maybe don't say it out loud. You could like write it down. I don't know. I don't really, like face stuff. You never know.
you're not wrong there. I was about to say it out loud anyway, but you do bring up a good point. I think that sorry. Sorry about that. Um, I was going to say it out loud, but I'm starting to become more cautious. And I really don't want to make Ori more mad than she is.
Yes, Ori,
If I,
know your mentor.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'll just write it down.
Okay.
And he writes out the name, um, Lowther, Lowther, on a piece of paper, and slides it over to Espen.
Um, does this name mean anything to Aspen? The name.
Espen, I'm gonna give you a history check at disadvantage. And
Rude.
this would be before you'd even thought of leaving the mountain.
Let me see. That's so mean. One of them was a 19 and the other one was a 2.
Well, you know, the dice tell a story.
So 5 in total.
Yeah, the 5. The name doesn't it doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, that's not the name you should probably say out loud either. I don't know why, but why chance it? Um, why? I kind of messed up my mentor's entire plan to like be a god. Or I mean, you saw the statues and stuff. Um, why would your mentor no longer want to mentor you and possibly kill you?
Um, do you remember the the almost different personality that I had at the Bones? And
Yeah, no
yeah,
offense, the really, really weird one. That's like not weird, but like weird's not the right word. Again, lost in translation. It's very uncomfortable. Sort of
yeah,
not
yeah.
actually kind of full offense. It was very uncomfortable. Um and it's kind of why I don't are you okay that I still call you Revless? It's like
Yes, please.
okay, because like
That's
I know you as Revless, and whoever that was is kind of like you guys calling me by the name I go by at home versus Espen, and I want you to call me Espen versus my name at home. So, same thing. So, Revless. John is creepy. Yeah. So, you're, and she points at the piece of paper. You're this person,
right, right.
why would they want you to be marked? I got sidetracked. Sorry.
Excuse me. They want me gone because they liked who John is.
Mm.
I won't deny John is still a part of myself. But John learned how to be John from him.
Mm.
And I prefer Revelous as well. Have I told you the reason between the names?
That it's backwards, right?
Right, right. That's what the reasons. I had a There's a bosun aboard a boat that I was on that read my name backwards because he had such massive glasses that it just never he could never read anything the right way. So he just read my name backwards, and there I was. I was Silver now instead of Revelous. Um,
If
the
this
other
gets
part of my name, though, the Long John. When we would capture ships, that thing taught me how to elongate the process of interrogating.
It's not good.
And I'm sure he wants me dead because I left him. Together we were unstoppable, but not in a good way.
No.
And I
Um,
was done. I met a woman. I got married. I have a wife.
Oh. Where?
She's running our tavern. I have a tavern. I have a
Yeah,
home.
but
I have a port.
why are you? Then why? How did you end up with Serafina? Where? Why?
Just look at Serafina. How could you not want to make sure she's taken care of?
Right, sure, but like, you guys went further away from where I assume your home is. Why wouldn't you have like taken Serafina back to your home? Kind of like how Dante stayed with me and my family. I found Dante on the mountain, and he did not know where he was going, and he could not tell me where he was from, and he stayed with us.
That's very sweet of you. Revlis is going to reach over. He's going to put a hand on one of Espen's one of Espen's hands. I'm sorry that you lost a friend. But I'm pretty sure that friend is maybe not still there, but found another way to be a friend.
I don't know. I he's always so cranky now.
Gods, yes, he is.
They're just, I just want to smush his face.
You and me both. But you know what stops me?
No.
When I was mad at Serafina back in the Bones, there's only one other member of the party that stood next to her the entire time, and that was Lucero. And I think I hated him so much at the beginning because he reminded me of me.
Yes.
So if you want to smush my face too, that's okay. That's okay.
No. I don't think that's it. So like you left home too, and I left home for a different reason. And Dante coming with me meant that I got to bring home with me at least a little part of it. I can't go back home for I don't even know how long. It would be dangerous. And now that Dante is not Dante and Lucero doesn't remember, or he's pretending to not remember, or whatever it is, it just means that they just don't have anything from home anymore. And like I kind of want to go home. So it's just it wasn't that I just lost my friend. You know, I And he just like won't even listen. I tried to like listen to his thoughts to like see how he was feeling internally so I could approach the situation, and then he was just cranky
Mhm.
about it. And I don't understand.
He's a little more closed off in this, well, as he is. He's a little bit more closed off now.
I can't go home. At least not until it's safe, or I make it safe, or I don't really know what's going to happen. It's just not safe for me to be on the mountain. Why you never answered why you didn't just take Serafina to your tavern if it was safe? And your wife is okay with you being gone?
She's wonderful, first and foremost. Um, she is more than all right with it. In fact, I was boarding a shipping vessel to go and pick up more supplies.
So
Vessel
you
was
left and never came back.
No, I'm not as horrible as all that. I still communicate well with my wife, as should all. I found Serafina aboard the ship. She was a stowaway.
Oh,
And before we left the port, I walked back into my tavern and looked my wife in the eyes and told her there was something that I needed to do. And she understood. She asked me how long I thought I would be. I told her a couple years.
couple of years.
She gave me a nod and said, I'll see you soon.
That is not soon, Robles. That is not soon.
It's not. It's not.
No. It. I just.
She's a very capable woman. She has to be if she married me.
Sure, but. I just. I am. I guess I am homesick, and it just does not make sense to me that you are out here, but now, you are marked. Oh, sorry, other hand, like either one.
I sure hope it's not both hands. I'm gonna check. Is it both hands? It's still just
No,
one.
it's still just the one.
Thank God. Okay.
It's both. It's everywhere.
It's spreading. Oh no.
Ah, now that you are marked, it's we're kind of in a similar boat. You can't go home now either. Well, you are with Serafina and helping Serafina too, but
I don't know if I've really helped her that much, though. I think she's done most of it herself. I think I was just
you made her really,
there.
really mad.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. You made her like really, really mad.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, I did do that.
So that helped. It's
I guess that's fair
yeah,
in a twisted way.
yeah. It's still different than what she was when we first met. So you did help her grow, even if it's more into an angrier version of Serafina.
I sure hope that's not all I'm good for.
Um, let's not go back to the bones and kind of keep you away from Kate.
I don't know if that's going to be possible. I have a bad feeling that something's going to pull me back there one day. But right now, I have no intention of going back. And Espen, I'm sorry you can't go back home. I don't know if we've ever officially done this. Rillis is going to extend his hand to her. Would you like to be friends?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I assume we pretty much are already, but I'd like to make that
Friends.
official. Thank you. Yes.
I don't think I've ever had anybody ask to be a friend by a handshake before, but
It
again,
does seem a little formal now that I'm looking back on it.
cultural differences, I just always chalk it up as. I just am very used to how we do things on the mountain, so
How do you do things on the
maybe,
mountain?
Well, most of my friends are my siblings, so it's kind of built
Ah.
in. I don't think shooting you with an arrow is the kind of thing to do, so probably not.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um, your way of being friends is probably the polite way to do it in society or whatever. But
Espen,
friends, yes.
if the moment arises and spirits are high enough, and the arrow is not pointed, dull tips, please.
Oh.
You may shoot me with friendship.
Your hide is not as thick as a human. I don't trust doing that. I will work on it. I will work on it. In the meantime,
All right.
friends. Yes, friends.
Friends.
So
And
as you arrive at the agreement that you will not shoot, Revlis for fun or friendship, um, Ori and Lucero, you both re-enter the tent. Zerafina, you see Carrick uh leaves his room and is still just kind of like muttering to himself because I'm gonna go tell everybody else that the food's ready. And then I'm going back to bed.
If you want, I could tell them. I thought usually like sleeping took a little bit longer than like 10 minutes. So
Oh
if
yeah,
you
no,
want,
I was more so like just kind of like recontemplating everything I know about the known
Right.
universe. So
and you
It's
could think
so
about all
fair,
of it in
dude.
10 minutes.
oh no, I'm gonna go back and do it, but I don't want the food to go to waste, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go
I was
get
a
your
little
friends.
concerned that you only knew like enough that you could think about it all in 10. I'm glad you didn't finish. That's good.
And you see he exits and pops his head into the tent where all four of you are. He goes, so dinner's ready.
Hmm.
Serafina's inside. I physically, mentally, emotionally, and metaphysically exhausted. So I'm gonna go to bed. You all do whatever you want, and we'll reconvene in the morning. Good night. And just snaps his head back out of the tent. And that is where we are going to end for tonight.
The crisis that I put this
To be yeah, no, that's legit,
Existential
man.
crisis.
That's so legit.
fair,
We tend to have that
honestly.
effect.
That is so fucking fair.
Folks, thanks
Buddy.
for hanging out with us through our technical difficulties and all. Come back next week to join these folk as they go on another GM-less What the fuck's up with that session. I can't wait to listen to that. Um, yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna leave the Greenstone Mountains soon, and it's gonna get bonkers. But there's still so many conversations that need to happen. So don't miss next week as we have them. My name is Zach Savage. I've been your lore master this evening. You can find me on all the socials at Zach Savage Lore. where I'm doing all sorts of D&D, TTRPG type things. As always, if you had any issues with any of the calls that I made tonight as the DM of this campaign, you're welcome to meet behind the Denny's on 422, and we can settle it there. Next week, you can meet behind the Denny's in Dublin, because that's where